It's time for part two of many.
So, I openings they're I vacillate a lot between how important I think openings are. Like a good opening can really, help cement a show and sell it. And like a bad opening, like if it's kind of whatever. I don't think I've ever stopped watching a series because of an opening, but like this Madlax's opening is nothing.
Yeah, it's borderline. It's just kind of, I'm not even sure what they were trying to do. I think they were trying to make some sort of mystically supernatural feeling kind of weirdness, but instead it just kind of seems sort of silly and kind of just laser light showy. Like pretty much this it's got so bad that pretty much the opening tale Cazador de la Bruja, which was the final in the Girls with Guns trilogy, was pretty much just a big "ha, we suck" take at it. Like they were having like all of the zoom ins on the eyes, and like people were getting shot randomly and time was randomly rewinding, and but in just that kind of, oh, but the ending had the best because there was a cat with a sniper rifle.
Oh, that
It
sounds
was
great.
great. It was great. Treat yourself one of these days to it. Anyway, all is not well in anime. France, Italy,
Other vaguely Western European.
empathy level already. I can't tell if it's increasing or decreasing because on the one hand she's sleeping until noon, on the other hand she has a maid.
Uh, I mean,
Considering that
I
one and two were just knocking and Pleasant asking what was so terrifying about three.
do we just jump straight to the water bucket at three? Like, or is three just the gentle nudge?
The gentle nudge that you just don't need.
I know I'm supposed to be awake. I'm not confused. I'm doing this on purpose.
She's already going to sleep with her little braids.
So one thing I haven't consumed much of this studio stuff, but I've seen a lot of of their
Mhm.
characters and stuff around. And one thing that they seem to be really fond of is that the hair antennas. They have a name. I forget what they are. Like there's a term for it because of course there is.
Mhm.
But
No, but
most,
they
if
love
not
it.
like all of their main characters have like those hair antennas.
It's kind of goes off on why I say that some of their character designs are a little bleh, because they kind of rely pretty heavily on hair, really, really weird hair to come across. Like it got to the point where it got borderline redonkulous in their last one.
Like I'm not opposed to character design via hair. That's basically all Macross is.
Still could be a little bit stronger here and there, but that's
Yeah,
just
the hair is
my
just
very.
not wild enough. It's just
It's just realistically weird,
yeah.
which is as already contradicting and not helping as it sounds.
It's just like I have a cowlick. That's my character design.
We're just here. Don't mind us.
It'll probably make sense in like 12 episodes.
More like 24-ish.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Like we don't even know why these two are related to each other and like until like episode 7, so it's gonna be one of those shows. Also, I love how her braids just kind of fade in and out of complexity per scene. That lady's a tank.
Is that like the next step after a brick house?
Man, just this
They
jaunty
say
pew
she's an
pew.
aristocrat, and I believe it because she gets woken up by a maid.
And she goes to that school. Like I love how all of these goofy anime antics are happening like to this big old surrealist theme tune in the background.
Yeah. I, so both of our main characters so far, Madlax and Margaret,
Mm-hmm.
just seem to be complete like space cadets. Like Madlax has her head's a little bit more on her shoulders, but this girl's completely gone.
Yeah, this Margaret like skates the line between getting screened and needs to get screened and comatose.
That is a shitty umbrella.
Ugh. I'm already feeling miserable just looking at it.
Like, and the table has a cutout. Like, why would they make it like that?
Cause it's in the future. Like this takes in the place in the distant year of
That is
2011 or
like the
something.
least useful table I've ever seen in my life.
And now auction.
Oh, great! I've always wanted to go to auction.
It's a thing, all right. This thing.
That guy's also got a pompadour. Is that just the style of the time?
Why wouldn't it be? I can't tell if that thing looks like good to eat or painful to wear.
That thing looks like the opening to Elfen Lied.
I'll call you Pompey Jr.
Trust me, he didn't. We're okay giving that one up.
We'll live, friend.
Sorry, we couldn't get it to you for free, so it wasn't worth it.
I don't
This
think they quite know how
melty
auction.
syrup sculpture.
Ah, it's cool, but this chick is like the best character in the whole show. So, yeah, spoiler alert. If only being the one who's actually like has a job and is conscious.
Yeah, like just so far, just listening to her voice acting, she seems more grounded than not at all.
I got an actual job, not that you'd know.
You get woken up by a maid with 3 methods. Just shine a light in her eyes and see if they dilate.
Also, she's got the best theme.
Let's get you off the street away from other people that might try to hurt you.
Seriously, why hasn't CPS been all over this kid?
Like I don't think she should be left alone.
But a man, scary.
So that guy's hair is like a reverse rat tail pompadour. Like the back's short, but like he's got a huge pompadour in the front. We got it for 13.50. I guess that's expensive. I have no sense of what the economy's like. So I'll just take your word for it.
It's not euros. I'm really not even sure what it is. I honestly just hoped we'd win just so maybe there'd be a brochure or something that came with it.
Buckwald?
Buckwald. Does it sell books or walds?
Also, what's a wald?
Yo.
So,
And of course, vacation.
oh, the best employee vacation.
Employee vacations. What even are those? Just stay here. Don't move.
Don't touch anything. Mostly for your sake, not its. Yeah, just stay here, child, that we basically just kidnapped.
Huh?
I know you don't even remember my name, but we used to know
Yeah,
each other, so it's fine.
Wow. The rain in Spain. Hmm.
What's that family portrait I keep next to my cactus?
Cactus was guarding.
This is why we told her not to touch anything.
She probably started the war, all things considered. Just accidentally sent an email and started an international incident. Two hours later.
Oh yeah, that's right. We kidnapped a kid.
Huh, this is gonna look pretty bad.
Whatever, I'll drink it. I gotta let this go to waste. All my hard work.
My 2 hour long coffee. Rain, red shoes. Roses are. Huh? Says handsome man, Mick not evil.
It's
Look at that
fine.
total.
Anime characters with white hair are always good, right? Why are
Like
you
he's
here, child? Who are you?
God, he's got like such an aura of clearly not good. Even this vegetable is roused into action. You had one job.
I just
You made coffee for 2 hours again, didn't you, you stupid...
I keep telling them that we need to get a new coffee maker.
Man, what kind of job does she have? She gets to spend money, kidnap small children, yell at her boss, and then go home. Sign me up.
Wait. So did she know that Margaret wouldn't recognize her, or does she just assume that because it's Margaret?
At this point, who even knows?
The,
Man, they're getting off, aren't they?
these savage aristocrat burns. I bet it's the red shoes.
I'm betting Horsehead. Horsehead. Damn!
Just like one of those mini horses.
Come on, her short-term memory isn't that good.
You
She's
can't
long
just
since
give the
forgotten.
kid what she wants. Now she doesn't have goals.
And she needs them.
Theme of red shoes.
This is a pretty accurate representation of all of the things that run through my mind when I'm debating what pair of shoes to buy. Like down to the broken down church and the rubble and the...
I mean, besides how you just usually are.
Honestly, how did they tell that was any different from usual? She normally doesn't answer to her name until like 3 tries.
I need more wine. Your glass is still half full. Yeah, I know. Chop chop made.
Dun dun, backstory, bum bum. That vague event that may slowly, slowly, ever so painfully slowly be revealed. Sure, you're not paying me. Like, I can't tell if they're hitting on each other or just sick, as you said, sick aristocratic burning each other. Or both. It's the other life. Meanwhile, in a castle in another vague area.
Someone has the melty syrup sculpture. And a hand tattoo.
All things considered, he
So
did
that
the
was
right
apparently
thing.
pottery?
I guess. I still think he did the right thing, though.
Fucking Phantom of the Opera over here.
Doop doop. I seem to have. My big old trunk of books.
You know, every kid has one.
But now I'll just go to the really super freaky, magical, ancient.
I forgot I had a copy of the Necronomicon.
Not evil. What does any of this mean? Be patient for like another 6-ish episodes.
That's a lower number than I was expecting.
And I mean, how is she just flipping right through it? Is she just looking at the pictures of the weirdo ancient sperm?
Meanwhile, in Oranapur,
Man, this is gonna mess up my router speed. Why does her washing machine, like, just sitting on the porch?
yeah, that can't be good for it.
Also, this looks nothing like the same town that she was living in before. Okay, so did you get any of that?
Red shoes are important.
Uh, maybe? I have a vague memory of them coming up. Alright, so, story so far. Crazy assassin woman gets in a red cocktail dress, takes out an entire squadron with a sissy handgun. Next episode, small child somehow survives. It has not long since been kidnapped and or harvested for organs.
Also, everyone's a weirdo.
Everyone is a weirdo. Yeah, I mean, big surprise that this whole thing was literally thought up while the entire production team was trashed.
Looking at this cocktail full of naked ladies, I never would have guessed that.
So yeah, it's gonna be one of those series where you're just gonna be it's gonna be an endurance run. Hope you're ready.
I will say though that the ending at least is like visually more inspired and cohesive than the opening.
Mm.
It's not good still, but I can at least kind of see what they're doing.
On the next episode, high-profile political assassination sniper fight. It's not as cool as it sounds.
Damn it.